So let's talk about my worst track performance ever.
Gazing down sound with the skyline from slumber. Badger built Lincoln, make the weaklings wonder. Chrome so clean, shine brighter than the summer. Boost kick strong, push your luck, bring the thunder. Making on the track, eat a quarter mouse for dinner. Turbo V8, grand fainer, solar ear winner. Smoke trails linger, rivals getting thinner. Badge popping, proud, Big E's the real spinner.
What day is that?
Thursday.
Yeah. Oh, there goes Ted. Homegrown. Right there.
The definition of hot rod lake.
Yes, sir. What's for trying? Got one for pro trophy, one 13-year-old spectator, and 2 adults in the car behind me.
Okay.
Fucking push through. Thank you. Yeah, 7:59 for that shit show.
You didn't push through your brakes, you slid your front tires.
It slid the front tires?
Yeah, you were shoving your front tires, were locked up solid, and as soon as you set the bottom bulb, your front tire just went, eh! You're pushing through your back brake. You're gonna have to put another set of calipers on the back.
Right next to a huge steaming bowl of foreshadowing.
Well, we're not gonna be able to hear anything. but not horrible. It's gonna be what it is. Whatever this is, we gotta try to duplicate. Otherwise, we're gonna be cutting it short after first round. Which is kind of the way we roll. Will it be the first 6 at Calipers? Thank you. 696. 99.6. Double O2 reaction time? What? That's the best light I've ever fucking cut. 696.1. Yeah, it's still 10-second cut, yo. Fucking brakes again. Two-step either. I got the right color one this time.
And the light was the right color too.
All right, thank you. Yeah. Like I said, we didn't get off the line very good. 7:15, but we weren't on all the boost yet. We're gonna give this one more go. We're battling trying to keep this thing staged. We're gonna have to do something, but we're still in, so we're gonna give it one more shot. This is round 3.
95 miles per hour right lane. Got behind by 2,000 stripes, 597 and 115 for the loss. Wilson is on round 4.
not my fucking thing. So let's talk about one of the worst outings we've had with the car so far. On top of not being able to get the thing to sit still at all, big part of that I'm thinking, or I know, I don't know if the distance from the water box to the starting line is shorter here than any other track we've been to or what, but for certain, after watching the footage, it's just pushing the front tires. What? Why? That kind of sucks because the weight of the car and not doing that is what makes it so that way I can actually get it on the two-step. Yes, we're pushing through the rear brakes, but we need to do something about it. I had tossed around the idea of putting a dual caliper bracket setup on there. I actually have SN95 Mustang calipers and everything to go on the back of this. And I bought a little Amazon handbrake, but what I think I'm going to do instead, because this isn't a drift car, I'm just going to tee the additional 2 calipers into the original standalone brake system. Another thing that we're going to do is, in 99, Lincoln didn't offer a turbo anything, and this thing has vacuum assist brake boost. You want to know what this doesn't make when I'm on the two-step? Vacuum. It makes boost. Talking with James in the pits, apparently, and I knew this from working on them, but I didn't pay no attention, a lot of the newer EcoBoost vehicles, in particular the one that I'm thinking of fresh in my head, was a 3.5 EcoBoost F-150, which is still vacuum brake assist, but they have a little electric motor that pumps vacuum, or creates vacuum under boost. So probably going to look into getting one of them little dilly whoppers and figuring out what it is I have to do to make that work on here. Because we're depleting our vacuum assist during the burnout. And it's just a huge shit show. So we need to deal with that. Then, as you can tell, we're shaking a little bit. That's because we're driving on the slicks. Not ideal. Same thing that happened to me at plates in 28s. It happened to me again, twice this time. Go to take the slicks off and put my socket on 2 of the lug nuts on the driver's rear. And they make 3 revolutions and then just stop. My impact won't move them. They're thread locked on. I don't know if it's from taking them on and off so many fucking times. But either way, 2 of them lug nuts ain't coming off unless I break the studs and get them off. I'm not going to be able to do that at the track. I can't bring this to the shop because it's the weekend. And this is kind of my daily. So, probably going to reach out to a buddy of mine and see if I can swing this by his shop in Ludington tomorrow. And hopefully I can find somewhere in town that's got a couple wheel studs and lug nuts. Because, you know, work Monday and bringing the kids to school, and this isn't ideal. I ain't doing that on slick.